The Rome nightmare. I was exhausted. 90-degree heat, 2 heavy suitcases, and dragging them across brutal cobblestones. I'd just spent an hour at the rental counter, only to find out my car wasn't even in the building. It was 4 blocks away in a hidden garage. And when I finally got there, it was the wrong car, totally unsuitable for the trip we had planned. I had to schlep all the way back to the rental car counter. If you're planning to drive in Italy, especially in the peak tourist seasons, there are 5 things the rental companies and the GPS won't tell you that could cost you hundreds of euros. Let's make sure my nightmare doesn't become your vacation. The hidden logistics of big hubs. The lesson: airport versus regional offices. Always check the exact garage location on Google Maps before you leave the counter. If you have kids or lots of luggage, drop them at a waiting area first. Don't make everyone do the schlep. I know sometimes you don't have an option regarding when and where you need to pick up the rental car. And while the major car rental companies may have a conveniently located collection point, they don't always. And picking up and returning in a major city can be very stressful in itself. One way to do it, in our preferred way, is this. You don't really need a car in the center of Rome. In fact, it can be very inconvenient. So if you are leaving from Rome or any of the big cities, Florence, Milan, etc., a good way to work it is to leave the city by train and travel to one of the large towns about 30 minutes to an hour away. It makes it much easier to pick up and return the car. The major companies like Avis, Budget, Thrifty, Six are usually in all of these towns as well. Before I tell you what happened next, you have to understand the unspoken Italian road hierarchy. You've got the Arpe trucks, those 3-wheeled buzzing things, which own the narrowest alleys. The Vespas that treat lane lines like suggestions. And then there's the ZTL, the zone of limited traffic. Most tourists think a GPS is a shield against these. I'm here to tell you, the GPS is sometimes in on the conspiracy. If you see a circle with a red border, that's not a welcome sign. That's the trigger for a €100 fine. We weren't just driving for the sake of it. We were heading to San Gimignano for a film festival. In Italy, Sunday driving isn't just a chore. It's practically a ritual called La Passeggiata, but with wheels. People dress up, they take the scenic route, and the goal is rarely the destination. It's the stops for espresso along the way. But as I was about to find out, my ritual was about to get a lot more complicated than a simple coffee break. We were driving into San Gimignano, one of the most beautiful squares in Tuscany, when my Italian relative suddenly started freaking out. We had accidentally crossed into a ZTL. In Italy, that usually means an automatic €100 fine. We were panicking until we reached our hotel. The hotel staff told us a secret. Many ZTLs in historic centers have a 20-minute grace period. If you are dropping luggage at a registered hotel, they take your license plate and clear it with the police. If you're staying in a city center, always email your hotel your license plate number as soon as you pick up the car. Security in the South and Sicily. The unpaid attendant and the empty seat. When we got to the south, the rules changed. An Italian policeman gave me the best advice I've ever received. Don't leave anything in your car that you don't want to lose. It sounds simple, but it's a way of life there. The scam. The unauthorized parking attendants who ask for a protection fee to watch your car. Pay the €1 or €2. It's better than a broken window. And never ever leave a GPS mount or a charging cable visible on the seat. It signals there's tech in the car. Driving in Italy is the best way to see the country, but it requires a different mindset. Don't let the airport surcharges or a hidden ZTL sign ruin the magic of Tuscany or the beauty of Sicily. Check your contract, email your hotel, and keep your seats empty. Have you ever had a rental car fail in Italy? Tell me your story in the comments. It might just save another traveler some serious cash. Now, why was I at that counter for an hour? Because in Italy, the paperwork isn't just a signature. It's a conversation. You'll often find that even if you've prepaid, they'll try to sell you super cover. Here's the trick. Check your credit card benefits before you land. I spent 20 minutes arguing about a scratch that was already there. This tip was given to me by a car rental manager. Take a 360-degree video of the car on your phone before you even put your bags in. Don't miss anywhere inside and out. If there's a tiny ding on the rim, capture it. It saved me €300 on a previous trip to Sicily. One other thing that almost ruined my trip wasn't the driving, it was the gas station. In Italy, you'll see fai da te, self-service, and servito, served. If you pull up to the servito pump, you'll pay about 20 cents more per liter just for the luxury of someone else turning the nozzle. Also, gasolio is diesel. If you put benzina in a gasolio car, your trip ends right there on the side of the autostrada. I watched a tourist do this in Tuscany, and the look of realization on his face was heartbreaking. To get from that ZTL panic in Tuscany down to the south, you have to brave the autostrada. It's a beautiful toll road, but the left lane is sacred. In the States or UK, people linger there. In Italy, if you aren't overtaking, get over. If you see a Maserati flashing its lights behind you from a mile away, they aren't being mean. They're just telling you they're coming through at 150 kilometers per hour. It's a rhythmic, fast-paced dance that actually works once you get the hang of it. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, can you please like and subscribe to our channel? It's free to subscribe, and it sends a strong signal to YouTube that the channel is being supported. It will also make it easy for you to find all our other Know Before You Go videos on Italy. Many thanks, and I'll see you in our next video.